ahead and call the meeting to order. Would you call roll, please?
Browning.
Here.
Campbell. Here. Guerrero. Here. Hilbert.
Here.
Leeper. Here. Stahl.
Here.
Wood.
Here.
Mr. Downing, would you lead us in the pledge?
Yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have any visitors this evening other than, you have nothing to share, correct? Okay. All right, so then we'll go to consent agenda. Everyone should have received it, and I assume there are no questions. No? Okay, so we need to have a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Still there.
Motion made by Hilbert, is there a second?
Second.
Browning, call roll, please.
Browning.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Hilbert.
Yes.
Leeper. Yes. Stahl.
Yes.
Wood.
Yes.
IASB report was simply a reminder about the annual conference in November and everything being open if anyone wanted to sign up. And also directing everyone to the election info on the IASB website if they have any questions. But we also got a whole packet of information from Sangamon County, so I think we should be good. That was all I had.
If I remember correctly, one of the forms that Sangamon County gave you was different than the one that Macon County wanted, and so I had to go back and redo it. So just make sure.
Not one of the signature forms, right?
No, you mean like what we collect signature? No, not that one, but one of the other ones was wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go through and check on the ISB site just in case. 4 years ago was a long time for me.
I think it might have been, because it was like it was a longer piece of paper. Like
They have the same, it's the same questions, but they put it in a different form that they can, and they tear off the end,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Building reports, did any of the admins have anything to add to what you had sent us? I always appreciate those, and welcome back, everyone.
Thanks.
Anybody have any questions on those reports? We can move into superintendent's report.
You get the FOIA request list as usual. Just a short facilities update. We went toward the bus barn this evening for those of you that went there. So we are finished up with our punch list on that. Still waiting on QNS to come in and run the internet. They're still waiting on hardware, they said. They've been waiting for a while on that. So hopefully we can get that in there and get the internet run out of there so we can finish getting Mr. Faust set up in his actual office now. So that will be good, but a little bit of outside work may be left to do, maybe some extra rock and things that we were pointing out tonight to kind of look at, especially coming up on the winter months, just to avoid any mud or muck down there. That'll be about the last thing to do right now. We'll be looking at maybe some fencing options or some other security things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get some interim cameras to have down there. I've been hearing about something called TAP that I was gonna try out, maybe just to have something for some kind of surveillance down there in the interim. But looking very good down there. The engineer was supposed to be there today to take a look around and was gonna close the permit out with the RV, so good news there.
And the van and the buses were all monochrome printed, what do you call that? Detail, like.
Yes, they have the markings on the van. We just got marked last week, got that finished up, so it is gonna be harder to steal it now. The big SV on each door and our name on the back of it with a number, so that's good. We did receive the new leased buses, and they came initially with a printing error. They just had Sangamon CUSD on the side of them. They came out at the end of last week. That was corrected with the valley on there, so that there's no confusion there. So
Did we get 5 or 6?
7.
7.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we are still waiting on the white activity bus. It was supposed to be here this week, but they had to rearrange some schedule things, so we're kind of in a holding pattern and before they bring that out and do the trade-in on the Thomas bus. But that will hopefully be, if not later this week, then early next week. Parking lot SV least, like I said, we got all those in, and so, you saw some of those tonight. If you were down at the bus barn, they're nice and doing well. Working cash bond update, we were supposed to be set to finish up our work on the working cash bond, for this month. However, it came to our attention that, the newspaper printed the wrong notice. They actually printed the notice of hearing twice instead of printing the notice of hearing and the notice of intention. So we have to, once again, print that, and then now we won't be able to take action until October because of the time constraints with that. So we don't have to do hearing and things again, but bond council said, yes, we need to repost the notice of intent and then wait the 30 days, but that would be after our September meeting. So I talked to Kendall King about it earlier this week. When we were getting the affidavits is where we caught it, that they did not run the right thing. So I have talked to them about it, that we may just start using the regular meeting for those things.
Is there a need for a special meeting, or are we okay with time?
It's okay timing wise. Kendall said we'll have more than enough time because we won't be making any purchases or anything until next fiscal year. So, outside of, we'll have to go ahead and get a short bus and stuff this year because when they take our other buses back off, at least we can make sure that we have something to transport for summer school. But we can figure that out. We have enough in our working cash reserves to cover that. Should we arise earlier. I gave you a copy of the enrollment report as it stands right now. We're still finalizing stuff. We've had some people trickling in, things like that. Very comparable to last year's numbers, that you'll notice. And we will, of course, have our final enrollment report that we will report to the state in September. So that will be, I'll bring that to the next meeting and where we fall out there. But usually it does not change much from what I provide you after the start of school.
And the ones in other programs, do you expect them to continue throughout the year, not just a semester?
It just depends. Where you'll see movement most likely will be probably Futures Unlimited.
If they finish up?
Correct, because I think we have a few on track to finish earlier than that. And then we actually have several mid-year graduates too, just in the regular school, so.
Yes.
On your sheet, on the sheets we have here.
Yes.
You have FY '27 projected and FY '26 September as our two sheets we have on the email.
Yes.
But you're showing class of '26 on there. Is that just a typo error with the numbers?
That is just a typo there.
Okay.
Actually,
Thank you.
this is just, I go off of the report that I gave you last year. I just didn't change the
That's fine.
budget. I just didn't change
Just
the
wanna make
class
sure.
numbers.
If the numbers are different.
Yeah, so the numbers themselves are different, those are the updated numbers, but the class of 2026 obviously is gone. I just need to move everybody down a class,
Thank you.
so I'm gonna make that note out, thank you for pointing that out. There. And so that's all I've got for the enrollment report, and that's pretty much it.
We have all our classes, though, that, like, there's nobody teetering beyond the level they can handle, I guess, as far as classroom size, even with the new ads.
I don't believe so at this time.
Okay. Okay, so new business, we out with that?
Right, new business, first thing up here is, we have got an amendment that I'm gonna propose for the school calendar this year. And we found out about a month ago that the law has sunsetted on election day holiday. So that as long as we are in a polling place, we can actually be in session that day. And we thought that we were under the impression it was like it was last time where we had to be on a holiday. So the association and I talked about it, we saw other school districts that are making a change to amend their calendar, and so, I would recommend that you do that and we get another day in November. There, and we will just tack that off at the end of the year that we currently have, go from that.
I need a motion to amend the Sangamon Valley CUSD 9 school calendar for 26-27 school year as presented.
So moved.
Motion made by Matt Wood, is there a second? Campbell, call roll, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Hilbert. Reaper. Yes. Stahl.
Yes.
Wood.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Approve or
Cause I know like I screenshot it and keep it so that I can reference it, so.
Might have been high school. Did you put out one that was like a blue background? Somebody did.
Had a-
Yeah, yes, I think Paxton made one on Canva that we did,
Okay.
so we can redo that and,
Yeah,
yeah,
just so that it's
yeah, that's, yep.
accurate.
Yeah, I thought I would email out the school calendar and repost it to the website as well, so send it out to all the students and contacts. The revision, and also notate what that revision is.
I guess too, in reminders, you guys all do your own social media, I assume, but reminding that we're gonna be using the website and the Facebook and that kind of thing a lot more than, and not utilizing the newspaper this year, so that they're looking in the right area. And we don't get nasty calls about not informing anyone. Okay?
Next item on new business, is to consider purchase of fence materials for the SVT playground. So we've got the new playground built, and we were looking into some fencing options, and, I was talking to Stephanie and Jesse, and, General Fence has once again offered to sell us the fencing materials at cost, what their cost is, and then they would donate their time and labor, at no cost in order to, put that up and enclose our new playground, and our parking lot area there to make that safe. So I would, recommend that you would take them up on that offer. The fence will cost $6,756.58, and I included an overage of $600 in the motion. That would also cover the cost of the rock and concrete, but we would estimate it would cost about $400, but just in case anything unforeseen happens, that should take care of us all the way. So I would recommend that you, make that motion and take action.
Okay, motion to purchase fencing materials from General Fence at a cost for an amount not to exceed $7,357. So moved. Motion made by Browning, is there a second?
Second.
Gilbert, call roll please.
Hilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes. Stahl,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Brown, Campbell, yes. Guerrero.
I'll abstain.
Next up, as you remember, we made a motion and accepted Ashton West to represent Sangamon Valley High School in the IHSA as a individual golfer. And this month, we have a motion to approve Veda Berry as an individual golfer at SVMS, and she'd be representing us in the IESA for the 26-27 school year as presented, which is the same deal that we did for Ashton, which is we, pay the fees to get them into the contests and things like that, but it'll be the responsibility of the parents for transportation, coaching, things of that nature. So I would recommend that you take action on that.
So do I have a motion to approve, Veda Berry as an individual golfer to compete for SVMS for the 2026-2027 school year? Campbell, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, call roll please.
Stahl,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Guerrero,
Yes.
Hilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes.
Okay, next up, we have a facilities use agreement. It's already been filled out and insurance provided to us. Mr. Hilbert could speak to this. They are requesting the ability to use the Iliopolis campus ball diamonds for practice during the course of the 26-27 school year. They want to get some dirt practice in at a centralized location. They have girls from all over that are part of their softball club. And he can coordinate that along with other coaches, Mr. Fleming, as needed. I recommend that you approve as they've submitted everything that they need to submit.
Okay, do I have a motion? Oops, sorry.
Work with Steve, please, as well, as you. I don't have some practice, I'm
anticipating.
for games, but just for practice.
It's a different ballgame. You're on there.
Yes.
As opposed to,
Talk to her for sure.
it's come a long way.
It's really, it's a whole new world.
It is. All right, do I have a motion to approve a facility use agreement with the Wildwood Softball Club?
So moved.
Motion made by Browning, is there a second?
I'll second it. Yes.
Browning?
Yes.
Motion to accept the resignation of Dakota Floyd as high school assistant girls basketball coach effective immediately.
So moved.
Browning, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, call roll please.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes, Stahl,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Browning, Campbell, Guerrero.
Yes. Motion to accept the resignation of Stephanie Netterville as an at-will benefited bus driver effective August 4th, 2026. Made by Stahl, I'll second, call roll please.
Stahl,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Browning,
Yes.
Campbell, Guerrero,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes.
Motion to employ Dakota Floyd as high school head girls basketball coach effective immediately. Motion made by Gilbert, seconded by Wood, call roll please.
Wood,
Yes.
Browning,
Yes.
Campbell, Guerrero,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes, Stahl.
Yes.
Motion to employ Kylie Burge as high school prom advisor for the 26-27 school year effective immediately.
So moved.
Motion made by Browning, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, call roll please.
Browning,
Yes.
Campbell, Guerrero,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes, Stahl,
Yes.
Wood.
Yes.
Motion to employ Danielle Shin as an at-will, non-benefited special education bus monitor effective immediately.
So moved.
Motion made by Browning, is there a second?
Second.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. Campbell, call roll please.
Campbell,
Yes.
Guerrero,
Yes.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Leeper, yes, Stahl,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Browning.
Yes.
The next regular meeting is scheduled for September 16th